Hello, this is Diane, antinatalist, formerly child-free Diane, and today I was driving along, and I got an idea for a quick video, and from the time we are young, we're youngsters and children, we regret getting old, and we don't look forward to aging, and we're scared of aging, and our older family members haunt us, really. I remember when I was about 12 years old, and we would see certain relatives with canes or physical limitations and mobility issues, and we would almost mock them, or we would say, I'm never going to get that old, or I'm never going to be that way when I'm old. And slowly and gradually we become them. We become our parents, our grandparents, and our great-grandparents. And I remember about 8 years ago, there was a woman on a Facebook group, and she put a lot of energy into her appearance and physical appearance and her weight. She posted a lot of things about weight loss and just looking perfect in her opinion. And she wasn't, I think she was close to 35 or so, and she was really, really worried about reaching 40. Now 40 sounds old to somebody who's 20 or 30, but 40 in the scheme of things is pretty young. 50 is not, and 55 is certainly not, and older than that is a detriment, trust me. But anyway, she was really, really worried about turning 40, and today she would be 40 or older, and I don't think that she would welcome that age, and she would be very disappointed, as all of us are, for reaching a certain age. And for women, they have many, many life changes and cyclical changes, and the pregnancy years are replaced by the menopausal years or the premenopausal years, and looks will change, your eyesight will change, your ability to do the things that you once did will change. And for men, they will get weaker, they will not be as virile, they will probably lose ability to have sex, they will lose bodily function, but mostly strength in men, and power. The power of men will change, and their ability to find employment or keep employment will change, and everybody will look older. Nobody looks younger as they age. But yeah, I remember being a child and practically mocking our senior relatives, because we never wanted to look like them. And even the senior relatives would say, don't get old. Well, if they didn't want us to get old, then they shouldn't have had us. They should not have reproduced. But nobody wants to age. Nobody wants to be 40. Nobody wants to be 30. To a 15-year-old, 30 is really old. And, you lose a certain coolness about you, a certain flavor and youthfulness. So just the fact that we are going to age and decline is such a huge reason not to have children, because even though we get accustomed to our age and the generation and the cycle of life that we are in, it's never looked upon greatly. For instance, I'm in my late 50s, And although I'm pretty comfortable in my own skin, I do see things that are rapidly changing. And every 5 years at this age is huge amounts of decline, rapid decline. And yeah, looking back when I was 40, I would never look upon 60 favorably. And 60 is certainly not young by any standards. And then I look ahead, like, you know, another 12 years and I'll be 70. That's really, really old. That's pretty old by anybody's standards. So I'm glad that I did not reproduce. And, you know, it is a warning to other people, to younger people, not to reproduce, because your children will not look favorably upon aging. I didn't look favorably upon turning 50, and I'm not going to look favorably upon turning 60, even though I think I am aging gracefully, more gracefully than some. And when I go back to high school reunions, I feel so much younger and so much more, I don't know, powerful, if you will, or adept than those around me. But nevertheless, aging is not something that is appreciated. And what can I say? The only way to avoid the aging phenomenon is to not reproduce. I'm sure you've had your own visions about aging and your own complicated factors and your own regret about aging. So if you'll please just jot down in the reply section, in the comments, your particular feelings about aging. And I'm not even talking about death. I'm talking about literally aging and the fears associated with that. I know men fear, losing their hair if they already haven't. Most men lose it around their late 20s if they're going to lose much hair. But, women's hair thins out as well. So aging is never pretty. So please jot down your fears of aging and, some things that you remember as a child when you looked upon your senior relatives. And thanks for watching my video, and please subscribe if you already haven't.